for Sett, who needs some long trades with auto attacks when it comes to lane.
Yeah.
So it should be really simple lane for Akali.
Should be able to utilize that Shroud pretty well too.
Yeah, it's Ghost on Mickey probably. So probably just Sett mid.
Yeah, it should be Sett mid.
Yeah, it should be.
I mean, they do have the option of running Sett bottom lane if they want to.
Yeah.
You could also run Gnar bottom lane for some weird reason. Just try and get a little bit of extra range.
Trigger is playing Wukong, I can see.
Very interesting. Seems like Mia has been putting in a bit of extra time on the old support Senna. Senna very flexible. I feel like she can be played sort of in a whole bunch of different ways there towards the bottom side, depending on who you are laning with. But here we go. This is going to be the get behind the kitty cat lady composition, as Kuma will be in charge of those heavy-hitting magic damage abilities. And the rest of the team will be hoping that they don't build too much armor.
Yeah.
Because otherwise it will be a struggle.
For sure, it's risky draft.
Yeah.
And really aggressive at the same time. So if they can manage to have all the game skirmishes, then they still have great chance because it's Sett mid plus Nidalee.
Yeah.
In the mid jungle side. So I think
setup is really good actually.
Yeah, the
Everywhere,
setup is really great, but yeah, the problem is Gen.G has Ashe plus Pantheon in the bot lane, so let's see how it goes.
Well, there's Trigger with his beautiful hair. And there's Gen.G with all the same haircut, as we're going to start off with a little bit of a pause here this game.
Oh, long time no see.
Yeah, this happens when we get subs. Some of the time, we will get word as to who's paused this game. It's just beautiful. I'm thinking I might grow my hair out. What do you think? Do you think I'd look cool with, like, I might keep the sides the same and just go like full Vikings, just keep growing it all the way back?
Yeah, I mean,
I'm worried that I'm like, I have the frame where I just look like old biker. It's probably not good.
With sunglasses on, right?
Yeah, yeah, aviators. And I'd have to just wear leather jackets all the time, which would be terrible because I get way too hot in general. If I wore a leather jacket, it would just be a swamp. Not what you want. Anyway, let's talk about the game, I guess. SeolHaeOne Prince set up as a group of 3 here. Wondering whether Gen.G are actually going to pay a visit to this tri-brush. Looks like the answer's no. A little bit more defensive.
Yeah, probably they're just worrying about the trading side by Gen.G side, but I don't think it's going to happen because they have Akali mid, so...
Yep, some prestige there as well. You know, better players use prestige skins. That's how that one works. Not exactly the most standard runes, because he's up against a melee opponent. He is taking Conqueror.
Yeah, normally
normally
you just pick up fleet footwork to just be fine in lane, but as I mentioned, it should be easy lane for Akali, so...
Yeah, doesn't even need to worry.
Yeah, there is Conqueror choice. Yeah, getting denied.
Yep. Not going to be able to grab that minion, but Mia does shoot Ruler a little bit. Lights him on fire as well. His skin is so fancy. Do you think it's a little bit cheat, the skin? Because of the, like... I think the W is, like, really confusing, as that's a decent trade there from Mickey.
I mean...
The like, chain feels like it's, like, wiggling around.
Yeah, I would say Riot is making a lot of cool skins and, like, fancy skins, but at the same time, I do want, like, an option for the, like, pro players and...
yeah, to be able to turn them off in the game or something like that.
Because there is so many like effects that it.
Oh, but you need to be able to show you cool skins. Is Life doing way too much damage to me here?
Oh man.
As even hits another one. Beryl, what have you done to the LCK? As BDD dives back in onto Mickey. 5-point strike, not going to even out that trade whatsoever. As Mickey waiting for a face breaker, but BDD, if he has energy, he's definitely very scary. Mickey, that's not the Akali, and he face breaks the minions. So Clid looking to come on over, try and get some aggression, but Mickey's going to walk out, stage right, and that will be the safe option. But he's now walking all the way down towards the bottom lane, as he's actually looking for a gank. All right, we ghosted in, seeing what we can get done. As Ruler down to 200. Might need to flash, and no, the Facebreaker's going to catch him. That'll be first blood going over to the Wukong. Second blood immediately after, and it's a double kill for Trigger. That's a debut into the series, if ever I've seen one.
That was cheeky play by Mickey. And yeah, I mean, he got pushed out by Lee Sin, but I don't think anyone from Gen.G's side was expecting this kind of roam from Mickey. That was so early, but at the same time, it's typical Mickey play. Just rolling a dice and
100%.
Gamble all the plays, but that was just so great by SeolHaeOne Prince. And now, on the top side, there is a Kuma flanking.
Yeah, Kuma looking for it. Good stun there onto ikssu as he's charging up the Mega Gnar. And yeah, Gen.G have to respond with a teleport from B2D. And that is purely defensive. Not going to be able to get anything done. So Gen.G playing certainly on the back foot here in this game. Oh man, and already Ninja Tabi completed by Trigger. That's going to be very helpful in this lane.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's not end of the world, but I don't think Gen.G is going to feel great to get double killed by SeolHaeOne Prince when they have 11 losing streaks right now.
Yeah, it's not a great feeling, but no one was expecting the Sett coming out of the river and catching Ruler with the Facebreaker. Really clean Sett play here from Mickey to get it all going.
So yeah, Clid is here to protect their bot lanes. But Mickey's right here again.
Yeah, I mean, this guy's booking it. He runs in the river real quick. So just going to do a bit of a drive-by. Sacrificing basically nothing when it comes to farm because B2D unable to quite shove it out quickly enough. This stage of the game. I mean, if you're looking at farm, I mean, Trigger is not having a great time. But a double kill will probably buy back a 20 CS deficit.
That is true. He already got the Ninja Tabi, so shouldn't be a problem.
Well, let's see whether Mickey can continue getting work done in this game. So far, the mid lane is looking a little bit tough. I know Sett has some amazing regen, things like that, but B2D doesn't have mana. Same as Mickey. I mean, those 5-point strikes do start to add up.
The thing is, you cannot stop from BDD farming freely as Akali, you know? So Mickey, he should make another roam or like make some great situation in the mid lane. Otherwise, BDD is just gonna carry the mid late game as Akali. And we saw how strong is BDD when it comes to him playing such a great technician champions like Akali.
Yep, well, Mickey is just gonna face check Life, who gets some Conqueror here. Throws out the E, Haymaker gonna be ignored, turret as well. As Kuma's dead. BDD gonna grab that one. Hit level 6 and grab yourself a kill is now Mickey. Oh no, the flash over. Second activation of the ultimate. Perfect execution, absolutely, out of BDD as they even up the kills on the Gen.G side.
That was such a silly mistake by Kuma and Nidalee.
And Mickey as well. I mean, I don't think it was great on his behalf either.
I mean, you know, like, just Nidalee dying at first place was not great at all, you know, and Nidalee is one of the champion who really needs to snowball. You don't pick for Nidalee. I mean, you don't pick Nidalee for late game, you know?
But this Nidalee would do work late game if he was able to get some money, right? Because,
yeah, I mean...
Because, like, there's not going to be magic resist on this Gen.G squad, so his damage will be relevant for a very long time, but not if this keeps happening.
And also, there was really great roam by Life as well.
I also like BDD going for the percentage play as well, and then flash execution. Really nicely done. As we have a look at the top lane, and Rascal's very low. Clid's going to come on over. We'll see whether that means that there's going to be some baiting. Mickey's so fast. He's just really fast.
This is such a old, classic matchup on the top side, by the way. Kennen
yeah, right?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's going back like 3-4 years.
Oh man. Like when Cube was just smurfing on the top lane?
Yeah, this is Gauntlet Cube moment.
Oh,
yeah. Man, maybe this means that they're not going to finish off in 10th place. Because Cube is going to save Humble Life.
No, I mean, Dudu is playing most of the games right now. So.
No, but as the season gets on, that's when Cube powers up.
True.
It's just taking a little bit longer this time. Mickey not going to find that Facebreaker.
This is not a great news. You already had to push as a two-man against Akali. when it's only level 7 in the mid lane.
Yeah.
There's already like level difference between the mid laners.
It's also really sad for Mickey because he only got assists in those kills. So leaving the lane, I mean, now that BDD is 2-0-0, he's so far ahead. It's Kuma over the wall. We need to see more from him. Not the death kind of see more. The killing kind is, oh no. Clid's level 6 as well, as once again BDD is going to do exactly the same thing. Clid gifted that kill, as now Mickey, he's fighting a dragon, but BDD is just going to ult on top of him. That is a good flash, and well timed there by Mickey. Knew exactly what to expect, and acted accordingly.
Trigger is level 6 though.
Yeah, and in he goes. Phenomenal kick from Clid as he safeguards himself out. And I'm sorry, Mickey, 1 versus 3 was never going to work. Trigger gets another Cyclone, but now Rule is very safe. And Clid with another Sonic Wave kill. What is this guy? Even lets his Ashe take the dragon kill.
That was such a great reaction by Clid. I mean, he could actually got one shot right there by Trigger, but yeah, that was not enough. Clid was just ready to just kick right after that dash from the Wukong.
Yeah, it kicked him mid-Nimbus strike as well. Just really impressive. So that means that Gen.G are able to take down this first Ocean Drake. Second one going to be a Cloud. We weren't able to check over the wall to see what the soul was this game. So it will be a surprise for everyone. As the Spear is going to miss Rascal. Lightning Rush, pretty good ability, but he does get slowed down. There's the Slicing Maelstrom. Is ikssu going to get stunned for a little while, but not too long, as these autos coming through with the last little bit of the red buff were enough to slow him down. That is going to be a kill. 2v1 on the top side. Mickey was even making his way in, so no way the Lightning Rat was going to get out.
Yeah, I mean, they used tempo already, so they have no right to just walk through the river. They should know that Gen.G's mid-jungle is ready to fight in the river when Akali got 2 kills already.
Yeah.
I mean, they should know. They do not have tempo anymore, but they try to just walk on the river, which means they are just not focused enough right now, and they're not respecting enough right there, so.
That was very close to that one picking up the kill there with the W out of Senna, but not going to happen, as we're going to check out Rascal getting taken down here. As no, he was smote by Kuma. Yeah, never mind. And the Ignite, not going to be doing too much here for the Unsealed Spellbook. Kennen, back to live. Almost a 1,000 gold lead here for Gen.G.
2 levels difference in the mid lane as well.
Yeah,
no,
BDD also 100% kill contribution to 0 and 3. So I think he's a bit upset with the fact that these 2 pesky mid laners in Showmaker and Chovy are knocking on his door when it comes to the POG points. Not happy about it. Missed out on it in the last game. Now maybe it's going to be the BDD show, as I think it's going to be difficult to argue for most other people after this early game, but let's see how it is going to go. All 5 members of SP trying to get up here as Life has the man drop. BDD tags up Mickey, ults on in there it is, the Grand Skyfall, and BDD just safely in his shroud. Trigger down to 100, but there should be a 5-point strike available. Oh, the face break is good, and Trigger is going to escape. BDD has to flash as there's a showstopper to try and get a reposition, but it's just not quite enough. The Gnar into the wall will take down Life, but there's Rascal with all of that lightning, and BDD stayed at 100 health for like the whole team fight, and is still going to walk away.
Everyone was just ready to take the fight here, even though Gen.G was not having a bot priority right there. They still have Ashe and Pantheon, so BDD with a great dash right there.
Yeah, so cool. Just really well played by Gen.G. From everyone, honestly, I mean, Rascal getting that flank, it's exactly the timing that you want to be utilizing the Kennen once those cooldowns have actually been expended. So we're going to have a look at this one once again.
Hitting Shuriken on the Sett and dash on the Mia first, so you can attract all the players from the SeolHaeOne. Luckily, Mickey cancelled Akali's second dash, but yeah, Rascal with the Flash ultimate, he saved the day right there.
He was so close to getting ulted by ikssu there as well. As could have almost gone very wrong for Gen.G. In the end, very sneaky ninja there in the mid lane. Able to bait them all in.
So that's why always Kennen won the matchup when it comes to you're playing against Gnar because of the difficulty when it comes to team fight, right?
Yeah, and I mean, half the time it was Kennen playing on-hit Kennen and still having a lot of value in that matchup.
Yeah.
Trying to put my mind back quite a few years
All
when the
days.
game was quite different. Yep, as ikssu's going to have to flash. Rascal getting on in here. The wallop is going to connect, though.
I mean, there was no reason, by the way, to just walk on the river. Just look at the vision. Kuma was on the bot side, and he should know that anyway jungle is on the top side. I mean, at least they do not have information, so he should not walk on the river, no?
Yeah.
But just randomly, he just walked on and lost flash. And I cannot understand that kind of moves. Because those small details are not small when it comes to team game, right?
Especially not when you're up against Gen.G. This is a team that deserves all your respect. Here in the LCK, and Kuma, he's just so vital to this game, right? Like, he's the one that needs to be stepping up, not missing out. As Clid does take a big spear to the face. As another one is going to cascade forward. There's the showstopper, lands onto 4. Good facebreaker. Mickey controlling the fight for the kickback onto Trigger and BDD. Now trying to get his damage through as well. He's down to half. Rascal's here, and somehow, miraculously, no one on Gen.G died. Looks like Gen.G are going to give up this Cloud Drake, and Infernal Soul, a triple stack for both teams, is available.
Yeah, that was great start up by SeolHaeOne Prince, though.
I mean, Mickey's played out of his mind.
Yeah, and also Trigger. Both players just synchronized their engage and almost got them all. But Clid, again, saving the day with his kick right there. And
all right, Life was trying to block him off, but Ruler walking up into the minion wave wasn't a juicy enough target. Rascal going second item Leandri's again. The salesman himself probably going to be happy about that one, as Rascal going to be hit by a spear for his trouble. Gunblade now completed for BDD. A little bit later, because of course the Seeker's Arm Guard came in for just the laning matchup. We're going to have a look at this one once again. I mean, look at Mickey. This is absolutely what you want.
And Trigger as well. That was really close. That, like, he almost got Clid right there, but nothing happened. I mean, they stopped dragon stacking from the Gen.G side, but yeah. Still, we could see that SeolHaeOne Prince has enough tool or power to take the fight. So I don't think this game is one-sided by Gen.G again. So
it's not over yet. You're absolutely right. There are 30 CS leads in every single lane. Gen.G certainly showing some power in that regard. As Gnar does need to be respected. He throws houses. Like, that's enough.
that's true.
Yeah. 2-0-6 for BDD. Still sitting on that scoreline. And he's only getting scarier from now on. I feel like Akali hits the Gunblade power spike and then just gets more, it's just worse and worse the more items that come in after that. There's like this one little moment that you have where you're going to be able to fight her. Of course, better now. Used to be that she was just banned every game. Now much more niche. See what BDD is going to be able to do as this game goes on. Looks like Kuma trying to get on over here, and that is a great ward from Rascal.
5 heads.
Play. Yeah. Boomerang's going to miss, and Rascal's like, stop chasing me, guys. You're not going to catch me. And now Clid understands that his bottom lane is wide open. He's going to come over and help take this turret.
They're pinging the ward that they have on the bottom side, SeolHaeOne Prince, but probably not able to look for TP behind as a Kong.
Yeah, and also I think the Sett was in vision and doesn't have teleport anyway. And look at all of those wards just lining the bottom side to make sure that Mickey's not able to do all of his crazy roam plays as Rascal repositions with a heal. Looking for that last mark of the storm there onto ikssu. Is going to find it with the shuriken. But now SeolHaeOne Prince, they're going to converge. There is still a turret here. So Gen.G not going to get dove 4 versus 3. As Ruler did have arrow available also. So I like that SeolHaeOne Prince are looking for plays.
Yeah. as a team, you know. They're always moving as a team, so probably, even though they are not great laners, they can be still a great team.
They have the cheerleader.
Yeah.
Ikssu, the cheerleader. Definitely confidence is not something that SeolHaeOne and Prince are worried about. They've got a lot of encouragement. It's just whether it's going to help them win this game.
And finally, he didn't get the solo kill in the lane, so everything seems really fine.
Yeah. 1-1-1 at the moment is now BDD. We may have casted first him instantly. Is now Clid looking for a Q. Lands it there onto ikssu. Looking for the kick. Gets the mini stun and BDD. Perfect execution. Locks that one down. Tanks the turret for a while. Might need to do it again, but no. Safeguard going to help Clid out, and that is an easy dive.
Yeah, we cast Karstein.
Yeah, we did. Instantly. That's okay. BDD kept his 100% kill contribution, and that's the thing that really matters. As Rascal is going to get ulted here by Mickey. Haymaker avoided for the majority of the damage.
Yeah, no follow-up, so... I mean, it's mid-set. I mean, it's tank set in the mid lane, so he's not going to get killed by himself. He need Nidalee, he need Trigger to take the kill right there, so I don't think Mickey can make any solo plays by himself. And I just want to see more of teamfight coming in out from SeolHaeOne side, because they still have really great teamfight competition, right? So I feel like they just need to group a little bit more than just going side, because the more they look for side plays, I think Gen.G, it's just Gen.G's favorite, you know, just go
yeah,
for
I mean, that's
side
the kind
lane.
of game that they want to play, right?
Yeah, they have 2 ninjas on the side lane as well, so it should be easier for them.
Ooh. You remember when having more than 1 ninja on your team lost you 1 stat?
Yeah.
You lost 1 HP for having more than 1 ninja.
Yeah.
Not supposed to do that, guys. The ninja comps are cool, but no, that's not how it's supposed to work. Ninja buff, that was in the first set of TFT, wasn't it? As, that's going to be the first Infernal Drake going over to Gen.G. Arrow is going to land. As Life is going to be snared, but does have his shield. He's going to be fine until that. A large amount of burst damage is now BDD going to go golden here immediately. Trying to dash out, Trigger in a lot of trouble, but BDD, he misses the second portion of the ulti and gets exhausted. Great Gnar to get the Kennen out of there. And once again, we're going to have another team fight with a lot of buttons pressed, but not a lot of score at the top of your screen.
That was really great disengage by ikssu. And yes, some skill shots were just missing by BDD as well. So luckily, no one died right there. But that was really great play by both teams.
Yeah, it was really heads up from Trigger to make sure that he did move the correct direction after the decoy.
Oh, yeah.
Because BDD, I think he predicted correctly for the majority of people. Trigger understanding that he needed to watch out for that second activation. And yeah, like you were talking about, I mean, we talk about Alistair as being that horrible Kennen counter that you just never want to have available if you're going to pick Kennen. Gnar is very similar.
I mean, he predicted the Kennen flash, you know?
Yeah.
So that was really great play by ikssu. And yeah, I mean, Gen.G is obviously leading the game, but I don't feel like they're having great macro at all, because the game is slowing down and the team fight is not 100% yet. So I just want to see more vision control by Gen.G, because their jungle, I mean SeolHaeOne's jungle is really dark.
Ooh dear, Clid. Roaming on down as there is the man drop from Life.
Slow.
Yeah.
Oh.
There's the arrow from downtown. Clid's going to be able to lock that one up very easily. Holds on to flash, holds on to kick. He will be able to get around and do even more in the next little while as well. As BDD's on a ward. Looks for the snare but doesn't get it. And every single turret's still standing here for Gen.G. So, I mean, they are lacking in map control based on how well they have been just winning in the earlier stages.
Yeah.
However, they have crushed 4 turrets.
They're still getting it, you know?
Yeah, it's still happening.
Yeah, but the way how they get that advantage is not clean, that's what I'm saying. But anyways, yeah, there's no doubt that they're gonna win against SeolHaeOne Prince. And it just seems like they're just limit testing, you know?
I think they're having a really good time.
Yeah.
You know, it feels to me like It's like the coach giving Clid like a free pass if he's playing Lee Sin. He looks like he's just having the best time every time he's on this champion. Sometimes a little bit too much. As Ruler is going for a Flame Horizon here this game, sitting at 239 here at 23 minutes. Ain't bad at all. But when you compare that to 174, things are not going so well. For the Wukong, of course, you know, very, very difficult in the laning phase is now B2D. Converged on by many, many people. And it looks like finally this turret is going to go down.
But they're sacrificing both side lane pressure, so I'm wondering if they manage to do something right here more as a 5-man.
Yep, that's the flash base breaker as Kuma trying to find himself some spears, but Clid, he's found him, kicks him into the wall, good arrow lands onto Trigger, as there's the slicing maelstrom, the Akali grabs the kill onto the monkey, make that a double, as Mickey, the haymaker's there, but the health bar isn't, and Ruler is gonna lock him down. Clid finds a decent Q, but Gen.G finally finding some kills here on the map and might be able to convert to a Baron.
That was really great collapse by Gen.G. They got side lane pressure, so always easy to move or have team fight in the mid lane. And yes, SeolHaeOne, they really felt forced to do something because they grouped as 5. But the team fight was not great at all, and BDD is looking for the fight again.
Yep, doesn't have his ultimate available, but ikssu has to hop defensively, teleport in from Trigger.
Trigger has no ulti though.
Yeah, no ulti available, and there is a smite in this pit, so it is going to be Clid that locks that one down. Now 5 versus 4, the exhaust comes in onto Trigger. He tries to play it sneaky, but BDD, he doesn't care. He's going back onto that E every day of the week, as that's the fade away for Ruler. Life ain't done. Kuma though, I think he is for this game. The Nidalee has not got the work done that she needed to. And now Gen.G have themselves a Baron, and I think this is looking much cleaner.
Yeah, much cleaner. This is what we've expected coming into this match. And also, the plays that we were looking for. BDD 4-man with the second ulti. That was just so clean. I mean, also, they're just super ahead, so it's not that special, but clean.
Yeah. And ikssu was also holding onto his ultimate because he saw that he'd been shuriken backflipped and then didn't actually ult Clid underneath the turret. I don't believe. I think he did have it available. But because BDD didn't go back,
yeah,
then he wasn't actually able to use it. As now Trigger's decoy is taking a lot of damage. As Ruler's going to QSS the showstopper, and Mickey finds himself now out of position. Haymaker comes in, he's moving very, very fast. So he's going to be okay. And now Ghost on cooldown, Ruler sidestepping
Rascal.
all of these. And Rascal has Flash, has Slicing Maelstrom.
And Ghost as well.
Yeah, and now he's looking just to knock down the top outer turret. Because, yeah, SeolHaeOne Prince don't really have structures this game. They did manage to take the mid outer turret. Otherwise, not getting too much value. And Ruler's Ashe just feels so safe all the time.
Yeah, the consistency of his Ashe performance is just so great. All the games that he played.
Oh, good wallop there onto BDD. Pushed into the inhibitor as well, goes golden. Now Gen.G, they're trying to get forward, but the missed timing. Akali is going to go down though. That might affect the POG points. As Rascal's going to jump onto ikssu. Oh, the little baby Gnar to get taken down here. Double kill for Rascal. As if one ninja goes down, there's always another one to take his place. As now Mia tries to go underwater as Mickey. That's a decent face breaker there onto Rascal, but he's going to get a last second. Zhonya's, and that is a very dead center in the backline as Clid just goes forward and assassinates him. This game, ladies and gentlemen, is over. The arrow just off cooldown delivered into the hands of Mickey. As that's a flash in from Ruler, and yeah, Mickey's pretty tanky right now. It's going to be tough to be able to lock that one down, and there it is indeed, game over. Thank you very much for that one, Clid.